I am excited for you. You have finally bought your dream piece of land in Ghana. But here is the truth. That is only half the battle. The real work begins after the purchase. Because without the right steps, your land can still be lost to fraud, disputes, or encroachment. I learned this the hard way. And in this video, I will show you exactly how to protect your farmland the right way. Hi everyone, I'm Solomon, the founder of Asandex, an agribusiness in Ghana, passionate about growing high-quality habanero peppers the sustainable way. But this journey isn't just about farming. I've spent over a decade as a senior project manager in IT, working with global companies like Unilever, Cisco, and British Gas. I live in the UK with my wonderful family. And you might be wondering, how does someone with such an experience in IT end up starting a farm in Ghana? Well, that's exactly the story I want to share with you. At Asandex, we are not just cultivating habanero peppers. We are growing trust, opportunity, and impact. And in this channel, I would love to take you along on that journey. My hope is that our journey inspires you to start something of your own. In one of our videos, I shared how I almost lost £12,000 to land fraud here in Ghana. But today, we are moving from the problem to the solution, because simply buying land isn't enough. You need to take proactive steps to secure your investment. So let's dive into the 6 essential actions you must take immediately after purchasing your farmland in Ghana. The first step, and one many buyers overlook, is engaging with the local community. In Ghana, land isn't just property, it's a heritage. The local elders, the traditional leaders, and assembly members know the land's history. They know their previous ownership and any hidden disputes. When they know you and understand your intentions, they become your greatest allies, your first line of defense against encroachments and any false claims. So how do you engage with the community to make sure that you protect your land? Pay a courtesy visit to the traditional leaders, assembly members, and the community elders. Be visible, make regular visits so people see you and recognize your presence. Hire local labor where possible. This gives the community a stake in protecting your land. Most importantly, listen. Their insights can save you from future land conflicts. The second point is for you to verify with a licensed surveyor. Don't skip this step. Get an independent licensed surveyor, not the one recommended by the seller. Verify your land boundaries and dimensions on the ground. Your site plan might look perfect on the paper, but boundaries shift and old surveys can be inaccurate or worse, falsified. So how do you do this? Hire a certified neutral surveyor. Do a joint site inspection with the seller or family representative. Confirm all boundary markers and landmarks match your documents. Catching discrepancies early would save you from years of dispute later. Install boundary pillars. Once your survey confirms the boundaries, mark your territory. Literally, install concrete pillars along your land borders. These serve as permanent, visible markers that clearly define your property lines. So how do you do this? Use concrete or metal pillars, very durable and anchored deep into the soil. Have your surveyor oversee placement at the official boundary point. Keep the pillars visible. Don't let vegetation or erosion cover them. Plant long-term trees along the boundaries. Beyond concrete, create a living boundary. Plant long-term trees like coconut, teak, or fruit trees along your boundary lines. They act as natural fences. Start farming activities on the land. Don't leave your land idle too long. A cultivated piece of land is far less likely to face encroachment or fraudulent resale. So how do you go about this? Begin farming as soon as possible after purchase. Choose visible crops that grow fast and cover ground. Maintain a regular presence on site. The more active your land, the safer it becomes. Finally, make sure all documents are properly signed, registered, and stored. Complete the land title registration or deed process with the Lands Commission. It might take time, but once it's done, your ownership is legally protected. Keep both copies, physical and digital. I would like to share some tips with you. Be respectful and humble to the community. Don't feel you are more important than them or you are more intelligent and know more than them. Listen, and they will be your eyes and ears on the ground. If this story inspired you, please consider subscribing to our Asandex YouTube channel for more behind-the-scenes stories of how we are redefining modern farming in Ghana. Remember, true growth happens when we build with people, not over them. Thank you.